something here. I'm feeling like I'm missing something. Something here. I'm feeling like I'm missing Oh. Hey guys, I don't know what you just heard from the beginning, but
Now then.
let's ignore that. But anywho, today's stream, we're gonna be doing my rant. Now that I've cleared this game, we're gonna discuss my ranting feelings about characters. How do I feel about them? Yeah, I guess we'll start with Lloyd. First of all, Lloyd, my man, you've been a really good freaking asset to me, and you're a really good fellow. Good fellow. Yeah, I like your courage and determination. Really do. So yeah, you're definitely an S tier to me, buddy. And your craft's really good, especially me spamming that burning heart combined with impassion or CP recovery. Really nice. And nice breaking AoE. And when the enemy is broken, I wreck him with Tiger Charge. Just wish it didn't have to be so expensive though, honestly though, but it'll do. And Fair Brave Orders. Really cool. And a nice S-Craft that also breaks. Love it. But yeah, Lloyd, overall, I can't really ask for more from this guy, and he really did a lot for me, so thanks, buddy. Noel, oh man, Noel, I'm sorry, but you're kind of boring to me. Sweet girl, but underwhelming crafts. Just really underwhelming to me. Sweet girl, but underwhelming. Because I'm sure, as you already know, all characters have come a long way. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't like them at first, but of course they're gonna come a long way, especially grow. Oh, Tina! You kind of grew on throughout CS3. You grew on to me throughout CS3, and you are to me like a red mage. Kind of like Eustace, but you were pretty slow. But your crafts are pretty good, though. I'll give you that. Especially you're one of our analysis. So perfect. And especially me linking you up with Ash that give you art support when I'm stuck with new class 7. And your RTM heal, it's funny that I barely touched it in CS3. Barely. When I played it, when I wasn't doing my series streaming back then, but I barely touched that craft then. But now I realize how serious it is. Now I gotta use it. And Fragorok, oh my goodness. How much do I really love this darn craft? Along with Briannock. Oof, this is a nice line. I just love it. And Detector, really good. And now I started using that Brave Order pretty often now from CS4 and this game. And I know how to really abuse it by simply using magic. So, stellar. Really stellar, girl. Nadia! You are another magic user. Since you kind of did grew on to me throughout my playthrough with Rufus, but still pretty good. And Thready Bear, gosh darn it, it's so good. Especially when I use it with Ren. Especially when I snipe in the magic with Ren. Nice combo. And Fanciful Spell, really cool. Really good. And it gives you speed and more arts, which is really good as well. Yeah, overall you're pretty good. Gosh darn it, Rufus. I just hate your guts. I really do. You may be good, Rufus, yes, but gosh darn it, I hate your guts, especially what happened. I wish you could have just went back to jail in the end. Instead, you were able to easily get away with it. Maybe because you want to be like, oh, everything is over. I'm not going back to jail. Trying to do whatever it takes to get out of jail, huh, Rufus? That's what just makes me hate you even more. God, gosh darn it, I just hate him. He's good, but no. Rain, oh man, I've already discussed Rain from the very beginning when I first started playing this game. I already discussed it, but I will again say I don't hate Rain. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. But you've been main character so long, you got so much attention. I was like, oh man, come on, guy. And plus, oh my goodness, right? He's good. He's really good. Don't get me wrong. I guess from CS 1 and 2, I totally liked him in CS 1 and 2. He was good, especially on CS 2. I totally enjoyed it. But then CS 3 and 4, I was like, more Rain. How much more attention and all that good jazz he's just gonna keep getting. More Rain. It's ridiculous. But I don't hate him, okay? I don't hate him. Oh yeah. Yeah, Noelle, she's one of my, I forgot to mention, tier list. Noelle, she's one of my never used characters. I just put her butt on the bench. Altina, you, madam, I'll give you B tier. Not bad. Nadia, you get an A tier. Pretty good. And Rufus, oh man, go to hell. I'd say I've just put him in the go to hell tier. And Reen, you were like, you did have my respect in CS2, but then after more of main characters in 3, 4, and somewhat Reverie. Oh my god, Raid, I am so sorry, man. You almost could have been screwed as character, but I'm gonna give you a D because the one thing I can definitely acknowledge from you, Reen, is that you can fight. You can battle. That's what I'm gonna give you, boy. Oh, Estelle. She's definitely one of my never used characters, even though I have to put up with her in Sky 1 and 2. And her craft is just underwhelming. It's just not, like, I can see that a lot of people like her character. I get it. And I can understand. She can talk the talk in her character, yes, but in battle, I just don't find her wowing. Like, especially even in Sky 1 and 2. Like, the only thing she has in Sky 1 is just her morale that powers up everyone's strength, and her courses. There's no limits to her course. You can make her to anything you want with her course. Like, you can make her have Zodiac and all sorts of stuff you can have her learn. Because she has no limits. Easy. But in this game here, it's just too underwhelming for me. She's a good character, but just underwhelming. So she's definitely one of my never used characters. Part of my top 10 never used. Along with Rufus. And Noelle. So Noelle, Rufus, and Estelle are part of my top 10 never used characters. And Elisa. She's one of my never used characters too. Like, the only thing she's got is just this. And that's it. Anything else? No. Like, I'm actually a little disappointed in her Brave Order. Like, I was expecting to be like some sort of like Blessed Arrow Brave Order or something, but no. Just no. Bad, bad, bad. And because the last time I used her during CS4 when I didn't use her when I was in the Black Workshop, her physical attack damage did 1 damage. Oh my god, like, even without courses, this is disgusting. I can't. And what's even more is that they made her relationship with Rain a pretty canon and whatnot, you know. Like, it's too canon and it looks forced. So, no. Elise is part of my never used characters. So, screw this character. Along with Estelle. Ren! At first she was a bad guy. Or bad girl. But now, you're one of us. Thanks to Estelle and Josh. And she's really good. I definitely like using her, especially during in battle. Her death attacks is a really good asset. Like, really good asset, and you're an absolute great magic user. No doubt about it. And I totally help you use with her Brave Order to prevent the enemy from getting a turn. Really good. And just really good. So with that, I'll give you an A tier. Really nice. Dio! You're pretty good too, especially your Aeon Shield provided quite the nice protection and giving more CP as well. I don't understand why her Holy Arrival has to be a physical attack though, honestly, but whatever. And your crafts are good and whatnot. And yeah, pretty good. Her Absolute Zero is pretty good as well. It freezes the enemy. So I'll give her an A as well. Not bad, girl. Ah, Lapis. The adorable doll. Yeah, gosh darn, she is adorable. She really is. Especially her emerald eye. It just looks so adorable the way she uses it. And her crafts, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it for both her attacking crafts costing 50. Like, that is pretty interesting, if you ask me. And her Edelheart, oh man, I just love how I could just spam this darn thing. I could just spam it and it's so freaking fast too. And it only costs her EP, so it's just amazing. And her Brave Order is also pretty good as well. That gives me shield and HP extra, which is nice. Nice wall. Lapis, you definitely deserve an A in my... Oh, not an A. S. S. You deserve it. My man Swig! What's up, boy? I only use 3 of swords unless I get a free S-Craft, because with that free S-Craft in hand, the enemy is already marked, and I can just wreck house with Revelation. I kind of wish there's more crafts he can use, but it'll do. At first I didn't understand the whole marking stuff, but now I get it. But yeah, combined with this, 0 free S-Craft in this, really awesome. And that, oh man, it's there for you, especially when you combine it with Shadow Step. Really awesome. So Swin, you get an S in my book, boy. Especially when Nadia calls you that, so you totally get that S. Gaius, S tier, buddy. Get in there. Absolute Delay, stellar, boy. And your crafts is just, oh man, let me tell you. Especially your Dominion War, just in case something goes wrong with the S-Craft spamming. We got this bad boy, plus breaking damage. But your crafts is just, man, oh man. What more can I ask from you, boy? S tier in my book. Guy, you are my rock, and you're my rock, man. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Tita! The adorable Tita. You are definitely really cool. Especially this one right there. I definitely mostly just use you for like a lot of healing stuff and CP healing and status healing. And your Blast Force, oh man, love it. Like, you just crank it up, little girl. And she was good in CS, and she was good in Sky 123. Well, unfortunately, I didn't have enough room for her in Sky because I had to be stuck with Estelle and Josh in Sky 1 and 2. So I did stuck with mostly with Chloe and Agate. Sky 3, however, I'll definitely go to you from there. Now I have room for you because I don't have to be forced to be stuck with Estelle throughout the way. But yeah, you're definitely an S tier, girl. Thanks, girl. Randy, you get an A tier. You're pretty good. Kind of wish that your power up, your S class spamming could also help the strength, just like Gaius. Your Brave Order's alright, but you're still a nice, good damage dealer, dude, so you get an A tier, buddy. Emma, you went from CS 1 and 2, you are a black mage, and then CS 3 and 4, and this, you are now promoted to a sage, and you have the powers of both Kevin and Reese. Your Crescent Breath, and your Grail Sphere. And plus, you help absorb magic too with that Brave War. Like, if you battle anybody with that's a magic user, let me tell ya, that magic user is screwed big time. Because magic, you're not gonna be like, hey man, you can't touch me. I'll just absorb it right off the bat. So yeah, Emma, you do deserve S tier. Well done, girl. My man, Crow, I thought you were dead, boy. I really thought you were dead, but then now they brought you back from the dead. And you're just a big old jack of all trades, my guy. Really good, man. Really nice. Especially when you can switch from blade and guns. Which also helps with AoE as well, too. So yeah, you're an S tier for me, boy. Really nice, boy. Well done. Especially your Azure Destiny. Which I don't really use magic with you, guy. I really don't. You're just morely a physical attacker, guy. Oh, combined with Azure Destiny, you can definitely make use of that because it's a magical attack. So, I can't give you anything else but an S. Even though you talk a lot, but you do deserve nothing but an S, said CS1. Okay, girl? That's what you're gonna get. Like, how in blazes can anybody hate you? Like, really? Like, if somebody hates Toa, somebody's gonna get squished really, really hard. Like, I'm gonna really, like, squish them. I'm gonna murder somebody. I murder somebody if anybody hates Toa. Or something is wrong with them. Like, seriously. I'm really gonna get them. And your link ability with cheer and art support, it's just stellar. Especially with weakener and whatnot, and then the person with magic can just swoop right in and wreck him. But honestly though, could have sworn you learn more with energy rain and whatnot, where it can also heal CP. I guess I didn't really get at a certain level yet. Maybe soon. But yeah, so nobody cannot hate you, girl. You deserve S. Okay? That's it. That's it. My man Josh, especially my man Johnny Bosch, voicing him. My man. Combination of his 2-hit craft and flicker, really good, and being stealth. And then, not bad Brave Order. I just kind of have to, like, put more effort into it and whatnot to make Josh look even more better. But you're just fast, guy. Just fast, dude. Risha. I personally don't mind Risha, really. She's pretty good, especially with that Master Quartz I gave her that gives her a lot of stats effects and whatnot. And this, stealth and strength and speed. Not bad. And she's just pretty fast with her stuff, really. But yeah, I don't mind her. I will give Risha, though. I guess I'll give her a C. I don't really mind her, really. Agate! Big fella! You're definitely an S tier guy. Especially where you are definitely one of my main party members on Sky 1 and 2. As Grass Sparrow and whatnot. But however, I do sympathize you guy. The way you have to put up with Tita's mother. Boy, you got my sympathies, guy. You really have my sympathies to even put up with this. Like, all I can say is, dude, look at the size of you in that big ass sword. You're gonna let someone like Tita's mother intimidate you? Look at the size of you. Come on, guy. Like, it kind of seems like the Russell family owns you. But my sympathies to you, dude. Dude, Ash, what's up? Especially how I hated how they slandered you in CS3. Shame on them. What have they done to you? And let me tell you, with Unbound Rage, with CS3 and CS4, you can totally abuse it by just first using Chrono Burst, then Unbound Rage, and then repeat. Combine it with Muse's Brave Order, it'll help you, because it'll cheapen it down. But unfortunately in this game, Chrono Burst got nerfed, so you won't be able to abuse it too much. But he will critical hit like a mofo, man. Like crazy. Thanks to his Infernal Hunt, and combined with this, really good. This one here, I don't really understand why it is a magic attack. I didn't understand that, really. I don't. But all his other crafts, really good. And my man, Elliot! Man, Elliot, I totally liked you. Oh yeah, he is an A tier. I would give you an S, but I kind of wish I can give you an S, Ash, but you're kind of a slow S-Crash spammer, though. So I'll give you an A. Elliot, what have they done? I liked you better in CS1 and 2, especially with the that craft that gives you defense and HP regen. I really wish they still have it, but instead you just got to get rid of it. Why? That was the main reason why I used Elliot. I was so heartbroken and hurt the way they treated him. You just gotta nerf this guy. Like, if they hadn't gotten rid of it, I would have totally give you an S, Elliot. But instead, Elliot, the way they treated you, I have to give you a B, guy. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm really, really sorry. You're still good, though, Elliot. But I'm sorry I have to give you a B tier, dude. I'm sorry. Eustace! When I first met you, Eustace, I'm like, dude, what's your deal? Like, but then after going to Berea Heart, it just shows he's not such a bad guy. He's a good guy. Especially the look on his face almost reminds me of my boy Raze, or Razorlux from Mana Kima 2. And plus, him in battle, he was already guns blazing in battle, man. Like, guns blazing. Like, his crafts just got better and better and better each time he learned a new one throughout CS1. Like, man, oh man. Especially his platinum shield is still stellar. I just love it. And for this new one you just learned, pretty good as well. So with that, uses, you're an S tier in my book. Fee. When I first met you, Fee, on CS1, I'll admit that I didn't understand the gameplay system at first, especially with the whole delay stuff. And well, I guess when I first saw like her sweep just reduces speed and just impede, I was like, okay. Even though you already had a S-craft, but still okay. And your flash grenade, that doesn't really help much. And then when you learn this one, which was they chased around, it causes death, I was like, okay, sure, why not? It helps a little bit, but not much. But then when you learn Bullet Cyclone, i.e. this, now you started getting better, but that didn't happen until endgame of CS1. But then once CS2 came along, and you joined earlier, now you got my attention, girl. You got my attention, and you were a very decent asset to the team. And I really love how they buffed up Concealing Wind. Like, just having speed, yeah, sure, and stealth, sure. But now having power, now you got me. That's really good, theme. And there's Zephyr Tempest, stellar. And I did like your demeanor, though. I really did. I really did like your demeanor. So, you're an S tier, Fee. Good job, girl. Milliam. Girl, oh boy, girl. When I first met you, when we first met you, like, when Elisa did, when you were win a battle linked together, just who is this girl? I can agree. Who are you? That's what I felt when I first met you. I'm like, who are you? You were totally mysterious, girl. Like, your crafts are fine, but I was like, who are you? And then throughout CS2, I thought I could warm up to you a little bit after seeing the Chancellor gone and whatnot, but then to see the Chancellor's back, alright, something's going on. And that you, during CS3, you just made me angry that we had to fight you. Like, I knew you Iron Bloods were no good. But then after what you did at the end, how you took the fall and hit, I did owe you a huge apology. You really were one of us. And I do owe you an apology. I just hated how that you were just kind of only used like once in the area, like in just in Heimdall. That's it. The rest of the time is just using you at the Reverie. So honestly, having you in battle in the main story, they kind of really did you dirty like that. Like, that's not really quite the comeback I was expecting of you, Milliam. Like, what they did to her. But overall, Milliam really is one of us, and she stuck with us the whole way in CS4. I owe her an apology. So with that, Milliam, you get an A. Sarah. Boy, I'm really neutral with you, Sarah. Especially when you're kind of the female Kakashi to me. Like, your crafts are good and all, don't get me wrong, but I'm just really neutral with you, Sarah, so I'm gonna give you a C. Just really neutral with you. George, you've been a really good help to us throughout CS1 and 2. But then on CS3, you just suddenly just went a bad guy. Just randomly, which I don't understand. Like, you were such a big help, and now you just want to go rogue? Like, what is this? But years in battle and whatnot, not bad, I suppose. But overall, George, I'll give you a C. You're a good guy, George. Don't get me wrong. But, however, you get a C. Aurelia. Oh man, this lady is a killer. What can you do when you have her? It's a good opportunity to even have her on the field. She is killer. Especially how the way you lead things and whatnot, how stern you are. Oh man, Aurelia, you're just amazing. You do get an S though. You're pretty good, Aurelia. I just kind of wish I had time for you and whatnot. I really do. Ugh. Go to hell, Lecter. You're Iron Blood scum. And what's even more with you, you better not try anything on Chloe. I will not approve this shipping with you. I got my eyes on you, boy. I hate you. I hate your guts. And I will squish you if you think so. I hate him. I got my eye. I just don't like Lecter. I hate his guts. I'll squish you. Elise, the sweet, lovely Elise. You're not bad. Not bad at all, girl. Kinda wish you had time for you as well. But unfortunately, the rest is just on the Reverie. But you're not bad, Elise. You do try your best to really prove yourself to Reen, and kind of wish that Reen could just stop babying you too much. Because you're starting to become a big girl and you're going to be an adult soon. So with that, I'll give you C. Not bad, Elise. One day, Reen will stop seeing you like that. Celine, you're not bad at all with your magic and whatnot. Your crafts look pretty good. But that's just it, but you're a nice kitty though. I am a cat guy myself, so I'll still give you a C though. Especially that I'm a cat guy. Arios. The Divine Blade. Sorry man, but yours crafts don't really like the damage of your crafts and whatnot. Like, I think I might have liked you when you were a boss and whatnot, but it just doesn't look wowing to me. Like, you seem good, but not that wowing. So, I'll have to give you a D. I'm sorry, guy. Sure, you're a good guy and all, but I'm gonna give you a D. So, you're just Yuna. Boy, girl, you're definitely one of the top 10 never used characters for me. Like, it's funny how you kind of went from, I want to kill you, Reen, to I love you now. But, nah, you just don't really wow me. The only thing I used you for mainly was just for your Burning Heart and Quick Start to help with acceleration. And I did use your Brave Order while you're on the bench on CS3 or 4, just to break the enemy. But anything else is so you're definitely one of my top never used characters. Oh, Laura. You definitely are a damage dealer, and for some reason, for some people, you're able to finish off bosses in like one hit. Honestly, like, what's the deal with you having that kind of ability for you to just finish off bosses in one hit? Like, what is up with that? Really? Like, she's good, don't get me wrong, but I am neutral with her, but sadly, I am going to give her a D. I really am. I'm just highly neutral with her. Oh, Sharon. I definitely liked you better in CS2. But I guess with tea time gone, I guess this is our new tea time. Your Brave Order is definitely really good, though. Especially where it helped me when I first got you on the field with Lloyd's team. But I did not think that these crafts were just that darn weak, though. I don't mind you as a character, though. But I'll, but I'll give you a C. Not bad. Dooley. That bitchy Sunday. She's definitely one of my never used characters. I will not go to. Especially when I got forced to use her throughout the Daydream with Reed and Dooley. Like, as a boss, you were just fine as a boss and whatnot. Like, you were kind of the force to be reckoned with as a boss. But now, as a playable character, jeez, I did not, like, jeez, little girl. So, it's just no. I just don't like her, really. So, you definitely are my never used character. Ellie is definitely one of them, too. Like, it's just this and that, and another magic user, and she may have a panic S-craft, yes, but she's just mid for me. So yeah, you're Granted, to be fair, though, honestly, she is one of the main Crossbell mandatory members in Crossbell, like along with Lloyd, Tio, Randy, but just a regular magic user and whatnot, and I kind of had to find 10, and I guess Ellie has to be one of them, just to form 10. Gert, since 3, you weren't too bad at 3 for me and whatnot, especially me spamming that sword dance, but now that they fixed it, I don't even know why they couldn't fix it like that, really. Especially when you're a turn abuser, but I'm kind of neutral with you, Kurt. But at this point in the game now, you're just a D-tier. Not a bad character, though, but at this point in the game, you're just a D-tier to me, so. Angelica, our biker lesbian. You're just basically a weak version of Sarah. You're kind of like Sarah, but a weak version of her. I don't mind your character, really. But like, you were pretty good in CS1 when we had you and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, hey, Reed. Yeah. We were just talking about characters, but yeah, Angelica is definitely the biker lesbian. Yeah. But how's it going, Reed? We're just talking about characters. You could definitely catch what I ranted about the characters from my beginning stream of this. But yeah, you're just basically a weak version of Sarah. So, I'll give you a D tier. Your character's fine, but And you go to hell, you. I don't like Claire. I don't like the Iron Bloods, except William. She can stay. William can stay. She stayed with us the whole way, but all the other Iron Bloods can go to freaking hell. I hate them all. She's on the go to hell tier list. I just want to squish them all. You're just lucky that both you and Lecter were able to avoid arrest. But yeah, you're on the go to hell list, girl. Yeah, I totally gave Emma S tier. I did. She deserves it. Alright, Wazzy. I will be honest with you, Wazzy. I don't really know you much, really, even though you're one of the Dominion peoples. Yeah. I totally liked, with Zephyr. I liked, what's their names again? It's Leon, and what's the other guy's name again? I like them both. Shoot. What was those two guys' names again? I liked them both. I know one was Leon, and what was his other name again? Gosh darn it. What was their name again? See, his name is Zeo something? Darn, I forgot their names. And the Jaeger King, I definitely liked the Jaeger King. Rutger. I definitely did. Darn it, what was their name again? Shoot. Zeno. That's his name, Zeno. Yeah, Zeno and Leo. I like those two guys. Yeah, but I just don't like those guys. I really don't. I really don't like the Ironbloods. I really don't. But back to Wazzy. Wazzy, I don't really know you much, bud. You're just another Dominion guy. Seem pretty flippant and pretty teasing. But I'm neutral with you in battle. You're not bad though, but I'm just kind of neutral with you right now, so I'm afraid I have to give you a D. Alright, you. Alright, girl. You. I was really annoyed with you flirting with Reed and whatnot, because I don't really approve the whole teacher X student and whatnot. I don't really approve that. And you do have a nice brave order, I'll give you that. But I am definitely neutral with you. So I'll give you C. You're one of my neutral characters. I'll give you this. But I do kind of like you when you're serious, though. I really did. I did kind of wish you just could have been like called out Ash, what are you doing? Why are you picking up that? You could have just called him out by just telling him why is he picking up that gun on CS3, and things would not escalate. Instead, you're just going to keep your mouth shut. But I don't think you're the type of person that'll just call him out. I think only person I will definitely know they'll call him out is either Yuna or Kurt. Machias, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, boy. You're definitely one of my never used characters. I like your Brave Order, and I sometimes would use you for acceleration, but that's it, boy. That's just it, boy. That's it. But everything else is just boring. So, you're definitely on one of my top 10 never used characters. So, see ya! Alphin! Our favorite princess. She is really... You're really good. I'm really surprised they decided to give you Royal Cheer for that. Because it's basically Noble Command, but a much stronger version of that. But now they kind of nerfed it, where it's just only speed and CP. Because in CS2, her Royal Cheer was basically Noble Command, but with more turns. But now they nerfed it, which is just weird. Just speed and CP, just speed and extra CP. And this particular Brave Order looks good, but it has to cost 6 BP though, and only for magic using. But your character is fine and all, so I'll give you a C. Yeah. Oh, Roselia. Not bad. Especially with your Brave Order that has really nice, especially for anyone that's on the magic field. But for your character, I'll give you C. Not bad. Oh, that's everybody. Yep, I got everybody. That's all my rant for my characters. Let me see. But we'll take a little break. I'm gonna come back. We'll take a little 5, and I'll probably stream some more. Probably go a little bit further into the Reverie. See how I feel
Now then.
ever since I beat the game. But if I'm not really feeling anything, then that's it. I'm kind of done at this point and move on to a new game. Probably either stream the new Star Ocean. Well, play Star Ocean 2, the remaster, either on maybe Switch or PlayStation 2. But yeah. We'll take a little 5. Oh yeah, let me also charge up a little bit too. So we'll be back after this commercial break. Peace out for now.